going on YouTube? The Apophis here, and welcome back to my channel. We're bringing you another episode in the greatest series on YouTube.
Titty Tuesday.
That's right, we're back again for Titty Tuesday. Before we get into this, I just want to say a huge thank you guys, man. You guys are making this series fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's just so cool. Like, I'm on it, and I'm just like, oh, cool. A lot of people like what we're saying. They really want to listen to us. It's really awesome.
Yeah, this is probably one of my better videos that I put out throughout the week, and it's the one that I'm most excited to put out. Something about it. I feel like we always have just too much fun doing it.
Oh, definitely.
Alright, so today's topics. I asked you this before I dropped you off at work, and to give you time to think about it. And the question is, if you could change one thing about your life right now, other than money, what would it be? And before we answer, you guys feel free to answer that question in the comments below. So go ahead and let me know what it would be. One thing you could change about your life right now, other than money. Asselbug, you're up.
Well, mine is kind of just like what I thought about. So I grew up without a mom. This probably doesn't really make sense to what you're saying, but I grew up without a mom. So the one thing that I would change, I guess about my life in general, not right now. I didn't think about that. I would change. I wish my parents never broke up. When I was growing up, a whole bunch of my friends, almost all of them, had both of their parents, and it just made me so jealous. Like, just your whole family. Like, a lot of people, I don't know, the people with two parents, maybe I would say you take it for, sometimes people take it for granted, but I don't know, I would have really liked to have both parents in my household, just because I just saw how happy other families were and how they liked it.
Wow, way to make all my subs that have one parent feel bad. Good job. Anyway.
Oh no! You're trying to turn this on me?
So I was thinking about it.
I ain't got time for that.
So I was thinking about it. And for me, I would make it to where I was more influential. If I could change one thing, I wish that my spectrum of influence, or like my circle of influence, was bigger. Like, I could reach more people.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I influence people today, like as it is. But I just don't feel like it's enough, because there's a lot of time, like, people don't teach manners that much anymore, and I'm really huge on manners.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't want to teach that shit. I want people to be influenced on it because they see me doing it. So I wish my touch was greater than what it is.
That's pretty interesting. That's cool.
Yeah, you like that one?
Yeah.
I know. I thought about that right after I answered. Right after I asked you that in the car, I was like, "That's mine. Done."
Dang.
That would be the one thing, man.
Yeah.
And I guess it kind of shows, because, I did coach football for a bit and stuff like that. And it's just, I got to get back into that. Maybe next season?
Yeah. I thought you said they didn't have a team out here for you to do that, though.
No, they got plenty of teams, but I just didn't have time to look into it, so.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure you would have a lot of fun with that out here.
Yeah. So, okay. We were just talking about something, and it was a topic you brought up. So, let's go. Let's hear it.
Okay, so I was talking to a coworker tonight, and I was like, do you think that, I always think, because I work in a restaurant, a lot of people I feel like it's weird that a lot of people come in at the same time to eat, and you get big old rushes, like, oh, people are thinking at the same time, oh my gosh, this place is pretty good, I'm gonna go there. Oh, and someone else is thinking the same thing. Okay, she said I was just weird and I was overthinking shit, but I thought it was kind of cool.
I think you're kind of weird and overthinking it too.
Why?
Because the same can translate to many other things. Like when you're taking a dump, are you thinking, "Damn, I wonder how many other people are pooping right now?"
No, that's totally no.
When you're taking a shower, are you going, "Man, I wonder how many other people are full of soap right now?"
No, it's just with the restaurant thing. Like, it's just weird that so many people thought of going to the same place around the same time.
You feel that way when you go to Walmart or a grocery store or
maybe
McDonald's?
Not. I don't know why I thought of it. No, actually, I really don't.
It was actually very interesting that you brought that up. One of my favorite comedians, Mitch Hedberg, God rest his soul, poor guy died of whatever. We're moving on. We don't need to talk about Mitch Hedberg's life.
Get into his back. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it was a drug overdose. I'm not a.
Yeah.
I don't want to blast that type of stuff on my channel. Anyway, one of my favorite comedians, and he talked about the whole shaving thing, and he's like, every time I go to do something, I'm gonna add 2 to it, because I'm just gonna assume that there's somebody else in the world doing that same thing at the same time. So he's like, I'm gonna go shave 2. It's super
cool.
funny.
I'm gonna think about that all the time now.
Yeah, so like when
Yeah.
you said it, like instantly that's what came in my head. I'm like, what are you ripping off Mitch Hedberg? Like you content
Oh my God, I
thief?
feel like I've done that before too. I said something, you're like, Mitch Hedberg said that, and I was like,
Maybe.
I don't know.
What you secretly don't realize is I've made you listen to his stuff before, and you just haven't been paying attention enough to notice that it was him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's creepy. Wow. I have
Yeah.
good long-term memories stored in the back of my head somewhere, though. That makes sense.
Yeah, but you got a big head, so it's gonna be hard for you to get to that.
Wow. Rude.
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 Okay. What is this? Full House? Did you ever watch Full House?
Are
as a
you
little
kidding
kid?
me? Yes. Who didn't?
I don't know.
Holy
Probably
crap.
some of the people out there today. Full House isn't on TV anymore.
Yeah. Okay, but a whole bunch of people go to San Francisco and take a picture in front of the house.
Well, yeah, it's
I can't
still
count that many.
famous.
I
It's
don't,
still
I don't even
famous.
know where it's at, but I know it's up on a hill.
Well, everything's on a hill in San Francisco.
Oh my
God, I
gosh.
absolutely hated driving when we were up there.
I remember that hill that was. Oh no, I went down this hill with someone else, and I'm not gonna say their name because whatever.
Go on.
So we were driving. I forgot where it was. It was somewhere deep in the city. So we went up this super, super, super steep hill. This thing was almost 90 degrees. Like, if it was any more, our car would have fucking rolled down the hill like a
Yeah,
snowball.
it's if you've never been to
Holy
San
shit.
Francisco, they make the roads as steep as you can possibly get it.
Oh my god. So we got on the other side of it. Like, we crested it. We fucking looked down. Oh my god, I thought we were going to tumble down the hill because it was so steep. It was like going in. It wasn't even just going straight
Yeah.
down. It was going in. And I was like, oh my god, this
You know-
is our death.
You know what always fucked me up driving up there is you'd be going down the hills, and it's
Yeah.
like downhill for a block, and then it flattens out for like 10 feet, like not even 10 feet,
Yeah.
and then it goes downhill for a block, and then it flattens out.
Yeah.
I was always like, I was always so like afraid to hit the flat part because I didn't want to fuck up the front end of my car,
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It was
my thing
irritating.
is, okay, if you're gonna do a whole bunch of flat parts, why not just make it all downhill?
Yeah, I think it's a speed control thing if you want to know the truth. If that shit was all downhill, I would just put my car in neutral and have a blast.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't get pulled over because you're in neutral.
Yeah, right? What is it? So, I've gotten a speeding
God.
ticket within the last 2 years, and it's the first one that I've had in a very long time. The last one I got, I was on a motorcycle, so it's not really a speeding ticket as much as it is a degree of how much fun you were having.
That's
like
a good way to
It's like
put
your
it.
report card of how much fun you were having, right? So,
Oh my
but in
God.
my car, this was a different story because I was coming to get you from work, and there's just a tiny hill outside of our house where we're at now, and I drive a stick, so I always throw my car in neutral and just coast down this hill because it only puts me about 10, 15 over the speed limit. And when I was coming to get you, there was absolutely nobody out.
Yeah.
Like, I saw 2 or 3 other cars total, so it's not like I was endangering anybody. It was a perfectly safe situation. But I got a speeding ticket with my car in neutral, man, of all things.
God.
They clearly need to play Need for Speed or something to realize that you can't accelerate if your car is in
Did
neutral.
you tell the cop that you were in neutral?
No. We were
Why? What did you say? You said like I was just trying to save gas. I was trying to be efficient, Mr.
economic.
Officer.
No, I wasn't a dick
Ergonomic.
about it. I was trying to get out of the ticket, so I was being a nice guy, and I ended up not getting out of it because I had a.
Yeah, but you got out of another one that you should not have gotten out of.
Which one?
In Santa Clara. Oh my God.
Oh
you should
my
have been
god!
dead
Yeah,
for that one.
that was 100 plus.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they should have totally booked me on that shit. You know what that was though? I don't think he was a traffic cop. I don't think he had the ability to write tickets because he was rolling around in an unmarked car. I think he was more of a like a detective, and he's just done working a beat.
Why
And
did he try pulling you over then?
I don't know. Maybe I had something else going on. Once he run my plates, he saw I was clean in my license. Then what's the
Oh.
point?
Okay.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? No, he was way cool about it, man.
Yeah.
I think he just had better shit to do, and it wasn't his place to worry about
Yeah,
whether or
his
not I was
jurisdiction.
speeding. Yeah.
Makes sense.
So that was
Can't
funny though.
believe you got
Is that a
lucky.
cop behind me? No, I don't
No.
think so. Well, fuck. There's one way to find out.
As soon as we crested the hill, he came over, and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
I
we
thought were done
we
for.
almost caught the turn to go
Yeah.
home too. Like
God, I
man,
was so nervous.
like like 2 seconds later, and we'd have had that turn, and then I probably would have been popped with evading the police. But whatever, it's all good.
Oh
Look at
my
this. Why does the
God.
host? I hate host migration. This is the end of the game, and we just got a host migration. Stop rage quitting, you crybabies.
Oh, yeah, if you're that far in, why are you rage quitting?
Yeah,
Just
well,
calm down,
because
play
they're
the
going to
game.
lose, man. We totally won this game. Anyway, the game is wrapping up, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Titty Tuesday as much as you've been enjoying all the others. And if you are, feel free to subscribe. If the biggest thing you could do for us, believe it or not, is if you just share this video. Share this video and maybe like tweet it or Facebook it. I would rather you share it than subscribe, kind of. I still want you around, so don't think I want you to unsub, but sharing it I think helps me more. So if you really like it, if you could do us a favor and share it, all it's going to do is motivate us to continue making Titty Tuesday for you guys.
Oh yeah.
But to be honest, we're going to keep doing it anyway. But if you really like it, please help us out. So go ahead and kick this outro.
Okay, so if you like if you like this video, click like, and if you would like to see more, click subscribe. 2 videos on the screen you probably haven't seen. If you like boobies, you better click the left one. And if you would not like to see innocent, baby, adorable kittens die, you should probably click the right video.
They're in the spare room, ready and waiting.
Yeah. Our dog wants to eat them right now, too. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be awkward.
I was thinking about feeding one to you.
If you do, I will probably cut your unmentionables off.
No, you wouldn't. You want kids in there. All right, sum it up.
Okay, so yeah, and last but not least, follow the Apophis on his Twitter.
All right, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. We appreciate the views, and we hope you all have a fantastic day. Fuck monkeys.